David. Great report. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Dallas, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Now here's Crowder. 5 to shoot. Powell pulls it in. And here's Porzingis. He dishes it to Hardaway. Sinks the triple. Hardaway's got the first points up on the board here for Dallas.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Jr. never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story to Hardaway.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 3-point game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Booker with no one around. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Doncic passes to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Bridges. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Paul with the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. Offensive rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And the wide open shot from Paul. That 3 off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Doncic finds Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Puts up a 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Suns trail by 5. To the inside. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Bridges.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
And there's the pass to Finney-Smith.
2 minutes remaining.
Hardaway with it.
2 minutes.
Takes the 3. No good from Finney-Smith. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Poked away. Booker the pass to Paul. Lets it go with the 3. Paul missing again.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Porzingis kicks to Powell. Doncic bounce pass. Here's Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. Here's Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Boy, when he's in rhythm, he's a threat to score from here. Gotta D-up Powell from the mid-range.
Paul with the ball. Kicks it out to Booker. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
An easy 2 points on the layup. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
And the dunk by Booker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And up the court come the Suns on the break. Missed inside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Dallas lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at point guard.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Now here's Doncic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Booker against Powell. Booker dishes to Paul. Bridges outside. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And that one's good. Doncic. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right, because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Crowder with the ball. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Suns trail by 5. Paul looking over the floor. Porzingis with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clock is at 3. Bridges, no one around him. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Mavericks on D, leading by 5. Ayton kicks to Paul. Clock at 6. Ayton finds Bridges.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Porzingis with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Passes it to Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns trail by 4. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Ball against Doncic. For the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Hardaway with it. Out guarded by Crowder. For Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Mavericks lead by 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. Now here's Payne. Kaminsky in the corner. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Johnson. Phoenix, no good that time either.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Kleba with the bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Lets it fly from 18. And no luck with that time on the buzzer. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Brown after the miss from JaVale McGee. Brown the pass to Bullock. And here's Brunson. Brown dishes to Brown. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Shamet. 6 to shoot. Here's Payne from 13 feet. It goes down.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Dallas leading by 5. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Payne. In the corner, it's Kleba. Johnson against Brown. They get a hand on it. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here is McGee over Brunson. McGee's shot is off. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Inside. Bullock, good. Bullock's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Dallas leading by 7.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
Now, here's Bullock. Here's Kleba. Here's Brunson. And that one hits back iron. Suns trail by 7.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
First team foul.
Here is McGee. Johnson kicks to Kaminsky. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And now just a 5-point Dallas lead.
Good body control that time by Frank Kaminsky. Seems to me that he's got really good balance and rhythm when he's catching and shooting.
Now here's Brunson. Brown the pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's Finney Smith. Drops in the tray. Finney Smith's got 5 now.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And so they foul intentionally. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavs.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Finney Smith. Payne covering. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And that one goes long. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Shamet. It's stolen. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
Payne dishes to Johnson. He feeds it to Kaminsky. There's the pass to Payne. Now, here's Shamet. And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
Okay.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Suns trail by 8. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Paul with the 3. They get it back. Ayton. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. That one, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Bridges. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. He kicks it to Powell. Goes back up. Passes to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
Paul against Doncic. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Hardaway against Booker. For 3, Bridges. And the Suns miss again. Mavericks leading by 10. Doncic looking it over. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Paul against Doncic. Here's Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack. And it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now, here's Doncic. Hardaway for 3. And they recover it. Doncic finds Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith to the paint. Here's Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
That
foul.
one on Ayton.
First team.
One of the things I really like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't play outside of himself. He plays to his strengths.
Taking 2.
And so Powell nails both of them. Suns trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic against Booker. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Hardaway has got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Ayton trying to break free. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks leading by 11. Doncic outside. Now Powell. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The shot by Powell, no good. Suns trail by 11. All going up court. Porzingis with the block. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here is Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
First free throw is good.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Dorian.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Mavericks.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Porzingis.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Now, here's Doncic. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Shot clock at 3. Offline from the top of the key. And so here's Phoenix. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Doncic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for...
about it. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by Utah. Lets it fly. Rebound, Utah.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And they pick up 2. Andor's a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
And here are the Mavericks now. After the basket by Utah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by Powell. O'Neal on the wing. Left side, Mitchell. Outside, Conley. Back to Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovic. Lays it up and banks it in.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Now here's Powell. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
From deep, Conley drops in the 3.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Doncic against Conley. Stolen by Conley.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
Mitchell misses.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
To the inside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The 3 from Mitchell. Gets the 3 ball to go. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Porzingis.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first. Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Conley against Doncic. Conley passes to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Outside Porzingis to the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Hardaway against Mitchell. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Doncic outside. From 15 feet away. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's Gobert. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got 6 points.
Boy, what a nice job by Rudy Gobert. Thin frame, yes, but able to take the contact and still finish.
Hardaway finds Doncic. Outside Hardaway. And so it's Utah finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. To the middle. And Gobert with the stuff.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Doncic against Conley. To the inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Out to Powell. And there's a 3-second violation.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again. Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Shoots from 12. Brown can't hit. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. The open shot by Ingles. Utah gets it back. Hangs in the air, and Gay with the lay-in. Gay's got his first 2 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Brunson from the arc. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Clarkson outside. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Clarkson for 3. Utah gets it back. Whiteside. And Gay the bucket on the assist from Whiteside. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Here's Brunson. Misses off the right iron. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Whiteside. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And Whiteside with a block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And here's Brunson from the arc.
I can't believe it. I mean, he can't buy a basket in the second period. He might want to keep the ball moving.
Clarkson for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Oni.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Now here's Brown. Pass to Kleba. Left side Brunson. 4-3. And no good. And Utah will come the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. To the paint. Here's Bullock. Goes back up. Kick out to Brown. Pass to Brown. Dallas, no good that time either.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And it's Clarkson missing. Brunson with it. With 2 seconds left. That one's wide left. And so it's the Utah Jazz. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are dominating the score.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Rudy Gobert really making a difference here.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Right side, Finney Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Clarkson grabs a miss. Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Oni from outside the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
See, I think you want more of this from Joe Ingles. He has the size and length to keep plays alive.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. On the wing, Ingles. He's marked by Finney Smith. The 3. They get it back. And Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Pass to Oni. Inside. Fires for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Finney Smith, pure from 3-point range. Finney Smith's got 5 now.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Now Ingles, pass to Oni. Back to Ingles. Right side down low. Powell covers, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Conley finds Mitchell. The shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 9 points in the game.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Bullock's shot is off. The Jazz shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Conley.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep, having a harder time getting shots to fall.
Pass to Brown. Outside Brunson. The rebound by Bogdanovic. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back. Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And Gobert with a block. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. They get it again. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the jam by Brown.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Brunson against Conley. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Kleba. In transition, here they come. Outside, Brown. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jalen Brunson, Maxi Kleba out there with Moses Brown. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And that one's good from Conley. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
Shot clock at 6. Bullock, good.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Well, the Jazz shooting 56% today. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks.
To the inside, Gobert. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Off target with the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to O'Neal. And stolen by Porzingis. Doncic on the wing. It's Powell on the wing. Now here's Porzingis. Buries it down low.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Porzingis has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Conley against Doncic. Outside Conley. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Conley against Doncic. Here's Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Hardaway. Conley with the ball from deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Wow, Mike Conley from deep range. Okay.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And Gobert with a block. Fires from deep. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
A good look from Doncic. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Doncic against Conley. Minute 32 left in the fourth. This one for 3. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Mike Conley.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And stolen by Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Takes a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Up top, Powell. Defended by Gobert. Powell passes to Doncic. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, Doncic just never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
From deep. The Jazz again can't hit.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping.
And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5. You know, Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
Well, I think the ability to find contributions from the entirety of your roster, that's showing up more and more. And teams that win championships, Kevin, yes, they have stars or multiple stars, but it's high-level role players that can go out and perform in the biggest moments and make those kind of contributions during a long 2-month postseason playoff run to finally get to the top of the mountain. That's where championship teams, that's why they call them teams, that's what they're made of.
Wide open look here for Murray. It's good from long range.
Well, a polished score and good recognition as Jamal Murray understood the timing that he needed to catch and fire.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Powell with it. Jokic defending. Powell kicks to Finney Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic, guarded by Powell. Jokic, no good.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Barton finds Porter. To the inside. Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Now Powell. Back to Hardaway. Porzingis trying to get free. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Murray dishes to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Right side, Gordon. Murray outside. Going inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
And a great job. Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Barton.
2 minutes.
Kicks it to Porter. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
Back to Powell. Shot to stop the run.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
A massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Murray kicks to Porter. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. Down low. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, and keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
To the middle. Porzingis high post. He's against Gordon. Doncic with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
Porter passes to Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got his second bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. And Jokic gets it to go.
Well, people try to be aggressive with Jokic, but it doesn't bother him much on that kind of possession.
And stolen by Barton. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And Jokic throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 assists now in this one. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Porzingis on the foul.
And I think Porzingis is realizing as he gets on in years in the NBA, his size, getting to the offensive rebound is going to help him score.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. This one for three. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 11.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
But you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
And here are the Mavericks now after the Nuggets pick up 2. Here's Powell. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith over Gordon. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Porter kicks to Murray. Barton outside. Outside for Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jokic with it. He's got 10. And it's Jamal Murray with the 3. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Porter. Back to Hardaway. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Porter with the steal. Barton outside. Gordon finds Jokic. And here's Porter. Murray left side. 5 on the clock. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Porter Jr.
And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Offensive rebound. Here's Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but it is still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Kleba. 1:44 left in the first half. Brunson the pass to Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Now here is Morris. And another miss by Denver.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Morris against Brunson. Morris passes to Gordon. He feeds it to Rivers, and it's blocked by Brown. Brunson scanning the floor. To the wing on the left. Here's Bullock. Brown trying to free himself up. Back to Brunson. Up top, Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Brunson, good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Morris passes to Rivers. Takes it inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Austin Rivers.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line. The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson kicks to Kleba. The feed to Brown. Second chance shot. It'll count. And so it's Denver enjoying a 12. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They are leading by 12. And that'll about do it as we...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Green. Austin Rivers is out there with Monte Morris. It's Najee in at the center position. Now, here's Kleba. Here's Brunson. Over in the corner, Brown. And they'll get another chance.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Morris passes to Dozier. Morris inside. Brunson covering. Morris with the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now, here is Morris. Here's Dozier. Pass to Najee. Here's Dozier. Wide open look. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Dozier's got his first basket.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Now here's Brunson. Here's Brown. Dishes to Brown. And the pass to Brunson. He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Passes to Najee. Kleba against Green. Pass to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And the shot goes in. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Brown finds Kleba. On the wing, Brown. Back to Kleba. Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Green. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's Morris. Launches a three. Kleba with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Doncic feeling it out. The pass to Porzingis. Offline with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Now Rivers. Passes it to Dozier. And the three ball is good. Dozier's got 5 now.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Doncic against Morris. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Powell, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Out left to the wing. Here's Dozier. Off target from three-point range. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. 17-point game. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Dozier can't get it to go.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Rivers. And again, Denver, no good. Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now, here is Morris. Astenaji. He kicks it to Rivers. Right side, Green. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And it doesn't matter if Luka is working on or off the ball. You have to stay connected to him defensively.
And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Morris. And the Nuggets lead by 15. Doncic way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Denver riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. Here is Porter following the score by Dallas to the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And never lacking for confidence, as Porter is not going to let a little bit of contact hold him up.
Murray against Doncic. Driving the lane. Powell in the high post. Over to the left wing. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. And the layup is good. 6 points for Porzingis.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
The Nuggets leading by 13. And here is Murray. Outside, Porter. Murray outside. Here's the three. And it's Michael Porter with the three. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And you really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move right there. The three ball look easy.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the tip.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And Gordon drops them both. Mavericks trail by 16. Doncic outside. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. The pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. He had a nice open look right there. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Doncic against Murray. Porter passes to Murray. The tray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. For Dallas, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Doncic against Murray. Hardaway from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray left side.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. And Denver again with the bucket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Finney-Smith following the score by Jamal Murray. Jacks up a 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. For 3, Murray. Jokic passes to Gordon. Outside, Porter. Murray dishes to Barton. Over Hardaway. Barton, no luck.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Denver.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Here's Powell. They need this. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for Dallas, Dorian.
And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The clock now can just run out for the Nuggets. Murray with it. The kick out to Porter. And the 3 off target. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Devin Booker out there with Chris Paul. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
Hardaway against Paul. Right side, Finney Smith. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks the tray.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Doncic against Booker. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Right side Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Powell. Oh, rejected by Ayton. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Ball from deep three-point land. He can't get it to go, and it's Dallas the other way. And here's Hardaway. Shoots over Paul. Pass to Doncic. Right wing. Porzingis against Paul. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Porzingis against Paul. The Mavericks pull it in.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And Paul gets it to go.
Oh, I tell you what, perfect arc on the three-point shot that Paul has. I mean, really, to me, gives the shot the best chance to go in. You can't shoot flat ones from deep.
Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Booker with it. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Paul for 3. Here's Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Booker for 3.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Doncic has got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Finney-Smith with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Powell. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. That one a little long.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Ooh, a clear look for Powell. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Up and over Hardaway. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Mavericks have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Porzingis passes to Doncic. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And stolen by Porzingis. Finney-Smith with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The Suns shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Paul for 3. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Dallas no good that time either. Here's Booker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Right side Hardaway. Here's Doncic. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he...
That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains close. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Chris Paul out there with Devin Booker. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. The Mavericks leading.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Ball's gone, just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Finney-Smith. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Bridges. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Booker against Doncic. Powell with a steal. They're running. Doncic outside. Outside Hardaway. Kept alive. They kick it out to Porzingis. Ayton against Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot, and he drives in.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
Paul against Hardaway. Pulls it in from the elbow. Pass to Ayton. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense.
Well, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, PA. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Powell outside. Pass to Hardaway. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And they'll keep possession. Another shot. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Booker. Out to Bridges. It's tipped. Outside Hardaway. Takes the 3. Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Ayton. Dallas again missing. The Suns trailing. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Bridges outside. Plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'd be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
Bridges left side. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Crowder. Good D by Porzingis.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And he gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Brown with the steal. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Nine seconds left in the first half of this one. Payne on the bounce. And he makes it.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. And in that period, the most they trailed.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dallas shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. They've got Moses Brown. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Brown in at the 3. And that one's good for Brunson.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the Suns shooting a low 28% so far in this one.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
4 on the clock. Shaman. Hauled in by Brown.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Brown passes to Kleber. Payne against Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Inside. And Brown with the stuff.
The assist.
Woo!
Reggie
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Shamet. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
And the basket by Shamet. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. Launches it. Kaminsky pulls it in. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Shaman. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brunson passes to Kleber. Outside, Brown. Pass to Bullock. Now here's Brown. Lets it go from the wing. His shot that time not on target. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. There's Kaminsky with a 3. And they get it back. Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
This for the tie. Counted from distance. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Brunson against Payne. Pass to Bullock. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Payne against Brunson. Here's McGee. Back to Payne. For the lead. Mavericks with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the basket by Bridges.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Hardaway. Porzingis against Crowder. Outside Finney-Smith. A shot to stop the drought. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hardaway against Paul. The 3. Outside Booker. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porzingis. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Up in time. No good on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Suns ahead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Chris Paul out there with Devin Booker. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Paul. No good off the back of the rim.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Outside Hardaway. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Paul draws the double. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, the open look. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the middle. Here's Powell. And it's good. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so you have a chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
And he comes up with a bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Here's Booker into the lane, and he banks in the layup. Booker's got his first bucket in this one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. On the wing, Finney-Smith. It's Powell on the wing. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Ball passes to Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass. And this game is tied up now.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Oh, rejected by Ayton. Porzingis, and the layup falls.
Stops Porzingis.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Paul against Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the three. That one no good. And it's Dallas the other way. To the paint. And Powell with the snuff.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
It's Bridges on the wing. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Powell with the stuff.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
Now Booker. Shoots from the elbow. And he hits the jumper for two. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker's capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Pass to Porzingis. Doncic against Booker. Looking to get it going. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That'll be a second foul of the game. Hardaway against Paul. Up and over Hardaway. Paul shot is off. Paul with a steal. Crowder with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Crowder against Porzingis. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Fires at the elbow. Cash! And he's brought within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Doncic, here we go. Count it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Crowder inside, defended by Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And
And with
thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Passes it to O'Neal. Conley for 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hardaway goes in. And he makes good on the layup. Powell's got his team on the board to start the game for the Mavs.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here is Conley. Gobert. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. That shot misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. To the paint. Here's Powell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here is Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Gobert. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Porzingis. Powell, the pass to Finney Smith. Back to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And here's Conley outside. Up again, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
And the lid comes off the basket. After 4 straight misses, they finally get one.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Shoots it, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
You see the aggressiveness on defense. I love when Mitchell uses his leaping ability to block shots.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Conley against Doncic. Now the pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell right side. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And here's Porzingis. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Hardaway passes to Porzingis, and that one is good.
Showing why he's an elite talent. Porzingis making difficult physical finishes look effortless.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now, here's Mitchell. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Smooth and efficient. Bogdanovich is almost automatic from there.
Doncic against Conley. Inside, Porzingis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Pass to Conley. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Doncic. Gobert with the defensive effort.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. Bogdanovich has got 6.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Into the lane. And Doncic throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Utah out in front, up 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Utah leading for 3, Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Jazz. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Powell with it. Conley picks him up. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Stolen by O'Neal. Hardaway against Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. O'Neal against Powell. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Greg, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clarkson kicks to Ingles, dishes it to Gay, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
We've talked about it before, unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Doncic feeling it out. And the dunk by Doncic.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Kicks it to Ingles. Clarkson outside. Gay left side. Here's Whiteside, and the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
Maintaining focus through contact. When Whiteside does that, he's unstoppable.
Clarkson against Hardaway. Here's Powell. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Passes it to Oni. The dish now to Whiteside. Stolen by Bullock. Kleber with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Now, here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Here's Brown. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson passes to Oni. Gay trying to break free. Oni with the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now, here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's the try. Brunson finds Brown. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Down low, it's tipped. And now Utah, fast break. Back to Gay. Pass to Whiteside. There's the feed to Gay. Here's Brown. The kick out to Brown. And so it's Utah in the drive. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Bojan Bogdanovic with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Jalen Brunson. Actually, Kleba is out there with Brown. Then there's Brown, and it's Bullock in at the shooting guard. From outside the arc, kept alive, and it's Brown on the follow.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Stolen by Brunson. Bullock kicks to Brunson. Back to Bullock. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Kleba. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jazz leading by 4. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Again, the Mavericks score.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Conley against Brunson. From the arc. And Utah, another 3.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Hey, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Double by Bogdanovic. And there's the pass to Bullock. It's stolen by Gobert, and the Jazz pushing it up now. Back to Bogdanovic. He dishes it to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Jalen Brunson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Brunson with it. Conley picks him up. Brunson kicks to Brown to end the run. And it's Brown missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Out to Conley. Off target with his 3.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Bogdanovic finds Conley. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Gobert can't hit. Mavericks trailed by 12. Here's Bullock. Count that bucket.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Mitchell outside. Here's Gobert. Shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
And Whiteside sends it back. It's deflected. Doncic with the steal, and so it's Utah with a 10-point lead. It's a breathing room heading into the break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard. And they get it back. Hardaway passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Oni. No good on the three. Mavericks trail by 8. Porzingis kicks to Finney-Smith. Fires from the wing. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Utah shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Ingles. Powell pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Hardaway against Clarkson. He kicks to Ingles. Clarkson against Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Here's Oni. They get it back, and Gabe with the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Hardaway against Clarkson. Passes it to Whiteside. Ingles in the corner. Back to Whiteside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Utah calls timeout.
Timeout call.
look at the New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
On the wing, Doncic. Over by Conley. Mitchell against Hardaway. Right side, Conley. Back to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. O'Neal misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Conley surveying the D. Offensive rebound.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Mavericks trailed by 4. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Powell for 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Feeds it to Gobert. Powell with it. Now defended by Gobert. Here's Porzingis. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And here's Utah. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the paint, here's O'Neal. That shot off. Good D by Hardaway.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The fourth pick in the 2011 draft, it took getting stronger and improving the shot to make Conley one of the better all-around guards in the game.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're behind by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Count it.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. On deep. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked.
stuff, Allie. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. And Doris, we've got two teams here with very deep rosters. Both can go far down their bench and not lose a beat.
You know, it's so important in the regular season, PA, to have that opportunity. It's never about one or two players. Each of these teams has been built for the long haul of what we know is a grind.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Doncic up top, defended by Murray. Doncic against Murray. Doncic passes to Hardaway. No good on the triple. Hardaway against Barton to the inside. On the wing, Porter. Got a piece of it. Jokic passes to Murray. Clock at 6. Now Porter. Here's Jokic. Now covers. The baseline J. Off the left rim and out. Here's Dallas now. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Murray passes to Barton. Gordon outside. Down low. Here's Porter. Here's Jokic. Oh, great D that time from Powell. For 3, Hardaway. And the three-pointer goes.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Pass to Barton. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Powell against Jokic to the paint. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Murray. Outside for Porter. Back to Murray. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 4. The shot misses. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Hardaway on the wing. Outside, Finney Smith. Hardaway with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Pulls up at the elbow. Hardaway, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. That shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Gordon, right side. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. The 3 is up. Denver the rebound. Here's the break. He's all alone. And Doncic with the jam.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Murray against Doncic. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Powell passes to Hardaway. Porzingis in the post, covered by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Pass to Barton, launches a three, gets the three to fall. It's all knotted up. Now Doncic. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's all tied. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
He is just an excellent pick and roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Finney-Smith with it. Porter's there. Banked it in off the glass. Finney-Smith's got his first points in this one.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Murray passes to Barton. Up and over Doncic. Here's Jokic. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Right side, Porzingis. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball. Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy. But you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Releases. Denver grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the pairing between Luka and KP. Positionally, skill-wise, of course, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he can fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Pass to Jokic. Inside. Here's Hardaway. Oh!
Well, let's see the vertical of Mr. Hardaway. Go ahead, sir. Pretty dunk.
Now here's Murray. Doncic with a block. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts. Brad, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
The Mavericks leading. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. A kick out to Brunson. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Here's Rivers. To the middle. Here's Green. Pass to Rivers. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the baseline. That's short off the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson with it. Here's Bullock. Left side, Brown. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5. Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
He's been a real difference maker today in terms of reeling in offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Jalen Brunson, Maxi Kleba out there with Moses Brown. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Back to Brunson. Here's Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Brunson against Morris. Here's Bullock. Back to Brunson. From 12 feet. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Green. Here's Dozier beyond the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Taken away. Here's Green. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And he stays with it. Morris outside. Pass to Dozier. The Nuggets need to get one up. Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good. Green.
At the line for Denver, Jeff Green.
Hits both from the stripe. The Mavericks shooting has been great this game. 58%. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Back to Brunson from deep three-point range. The Mavericks rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
To the right side. Back to Morris. From deep. Rivers' shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. The 3 is up. Bullock. Good. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Rivers. And there's a minute 45 left in the third.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brunson passes to Kleba. Now here's Brunson. It's Brown on the wing to the paint. Shot is up. Now Kleba. Back to Bullock. Shot from 16. Rebounded by Green.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And Green comes to help. Outside, Brown. The kick out to Brunson. From the arc. Dallas again missing. The Nuggets trail. Morris on the wing. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Doncic against Gordon. Doncic passes to Powell. Doncic right side. Here's Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 9.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And here's Murray. Porter the pass to Gordon. Left side Murray. And Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. He has 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the center position, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Porzingis passes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Powell, great positioning on the putback. Powell's got his first points of the game.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there. Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Doncic is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's Denver now. Outside Murray. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Porter. Up and over Doncic. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Porzingis. Now Powell. He's guarded by Porter. Got a hand on it. And stolen by Porzingis to the middle. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Porzingis. And the Mavericks lead by 12. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Dallas?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Finney Smith. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Gordon. Jokic with it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Doncic against Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Hardaway on the wing. The 3-ball. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Murray finds Porter. Back to Murray. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
Outside Finney Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
3 points.
Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the basket by Jokic.
No trouble converting that. Great look.
Doncic outside. Outside Finney Smith. Doncic on the wing. No good off the front rim. The Nuggets have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the 4th. 6 of 7. Here's Barton. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And Dallas calls time here. They lead by 10. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
This year was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Barton, the pass to Murray. Back to Barton. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Porter outside. And again, Denver no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Porzingis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Pass to Porter. Murray from outside. And another shot. The shot no good. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.